Hey chat, is anyone there? Is anybody there? Anybody? What happened? What happened to my beard? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Turn my volume up a little. Hi chat. Hello. I'm back. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I was very exhausted yesterday for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm here today. Let's go. I'm here with Momo as usual. She's on my lap. She's so fluffy. She's so cute. And she's rolling all over the place. How are you guys? I'm good. I just ate a lovely dinner cooked by my mama and I'm ready to go. Today, I'm playing Tavern Talk, which is a brand new game that don't know anything about, but they sent me a review code, which is super sweet, and I'm super excited to play it because I wouldn't have been able to afford it. So getting a review code is fucking swag. I'm excited. And I got my water. Delicious water. But the music is already amazing, as you can hear. Hey guys, hello Doom, hello, how are you doing? Hey, what's up? So I'm going in completely blind, and it looks fun. So, let's play. I don't know if there's gonna be voice acting or not. I don't think so. So, I don't know if I should read everything out or what. I'm good. I had a good day today. Nice. I'm happy. Good for you. How are you? I'm good. I'm chilling. I've been doing random stuff on my PC, and it's the... Okay, I need to fix this. I have this... For some reason, having VT Studio on my main monitor, it just doesn't work how it's supposed to. Hold on. I gotta move this shit back to where it's supposed to be. Come on, there you go. Alright, there we go. Every time I use my scroll wheel, it zooms in. Tavern Talk, I've heard of that. Oh, have you? There we are. So the art looks beautiful. I don't know what the wanted wall is or the yes book, but I looked through them and the art is just beautiful. But I don't remember much. Well, that's a good thing. You can probably enjoy it more. Select your pronouns. Pronouns in my video game. The woke virus. Vissoa. Oh my god, there is voice acting. Pog.
In a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time,
Okay.
somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern.
It's so cute. I want to live there. It's so cute.
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose.
It's so cute.
I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Make sure they always return.
This game's gorgeous already.
Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
We die, probably. Oh my god, flashbang, Jesus. Hi Lance, how are you doing? My response? B. Buh. Hiya, and Keeb, how's it going? All fine and dandy? Yeah. Can't complain. Okay, there isn't voice act for everything. That's fine. Can't complain. How about you, babe? All fine and dandy? Yes. All fine and dandy. I'm not doing different voices because there's probably going to be a fuck ton of characters. I'm not torturing myself through that. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster. Or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. Oh, so exciting. How was it? Great! I got to see the same stones, the same trees. And the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so... Sounds very exciting. That's what I said. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Oh, I thought you were in denial. Okay. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling, and sauces are as a snack. There are various types of nuts, walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Me too, but not in the deathly way. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Bro, whoa, this is dark. Whoa, she needs psychiatric help. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? Probably. No, I think it counts as a mistake. Well, you don't think creatively enough. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. But I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Garlic is not spicy. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. Wow, this girl is sad. To a classic case of boredom, I see. You know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Yes. Frequently. All the time. Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun? Yes. Pretty much all the time. If you try visiting a circus, if you're adding some zest to your soup, what are these options? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater, or a gala, arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. Ah, I'm afraid of heights, and of people, and of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. Okay. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. So true! Pretty nymph. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. I love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my character fish unlocked fable. Okay. The most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. Ah, you'd be surprised. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? What is it with you and nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. I don't really know what nymphs are, to be honest. I thought they're just like fairies. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. You said the funnest thing in your life is trying new drinks. And that's, if you have the usual, that's not... Oh my god. Swift strike. Okay. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both. Mostly I want a swift strike. Although, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yes. Okay. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron? Or summon a familiar? Momo, don't leave. We're cuddling right now. How do I summon a familiar? Oh, she farted. Yucky. Just follow me. Okay. Welcome to my drinks mixing. Who is he? Andu. He's cute. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Ooh. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. He would not hurt a fly. Where do we start? Well, let's just start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Oh, you pinned my order. So many things on screen, I already feel overwhelmed suddenly. Draw recipe. Look for specific, like my detailed notes. Swift Strikes, Broken Heart, Southern Brawler, Sparkling Nebula. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are shown in the 5 bottles on the right. Okay. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. Why? Okay. That one looks the tastiest to me, whatever that one is. It looked like honey or something. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Oh my god, he's a dog. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Huh? Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Okay. So we want to make a swift strike. Be a leaf on the wind. With the swift strike, this must have for any dexterity vote or adventure. Grants you agility, speed, remarkable accuracy. Oh, and a tasty drink. With an order this delicious, you'll exceed any dwarf's kill count in no time. Okay. Draw a recipe. Okay. What else is in here? Characters, Fable. Elf. She's 110 years old. Pronouns are they, them. Oh, whoops. My bad. I did not mean to misgender you, Fable. Sorry, I'm not used to the woke virus being in my video games. They're a ranger. Ashen Grove. Neutral good. The Hanged Man. Fable of Everything a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. They're a sweet and gentle soul and regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer, but are troubled by severe anxiety about, well, everything, really. They're not eligible. No, either. Okay. It seems like a Valhalla kind of... Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I never played Valhalla, but I plan to play it. I plan to play it soon, actually. But that's definitely what it reminded me of. Hello, June. Hello. How are you doing, by the way? Hello. Good to see you. Rumors? Okay. Quests. Log. Recipes. Ingredients. Ignis. Spicy potion. It is made with honey. I'm so smart. Stats. I think we know what those words mean. Infusions. And then this is a map. Wait, can we go places? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Swift strike. So we need to make... How? Click on this? What? Oh. Okay, so we need... Okay, I see. That? Oh, I'm scared, I don't know why. Wait, how much do I pour? Did I pour too much? Okay, now we need this one. Oh, I think I need to start over. It's full. Okay, a little bit more. Oh my god, what? This is like Papa's freezeria. Okay. This? You went too far, bitch! Oh my god, okay. Drink a little. Okay, there. Good enough. And then we need a little of this. I did it! Okay, thanks, Andu. Oh my god. I wholeheartedly recommend it. It's one of my top 5 games of all time. Oh, really? Cool. Honey drink, yippee. Honey is fucking swag, dude. It's one of those things where it's like, when you see it, like when I see this, I'm like, I want to drink the whole bottle of honey. But, you know, in real life, you can only have like a spoonful. But you're like, oh my god, that's too sweet. But just like honey, smell, a little spoonful of honey, honey and drinks, honey and tea. So good. Yippee! I love Andrew. He is very cute. I did it! It looks, it's a cool looking. It actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? Yes, you made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. They're cute. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end for you? Maybe. But how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but... But what? Never mind. Okay. Ooh, who's this edgy motherfucker? Yeah, I got a Monterey honey-related stuffs. You know what I want to try? You know that honeycomb people eat where it's just like straight up honey? I want to eat some of that. I want to take a big fucking mouthful of that. I don't know. It looks amazing. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Edgy McGee, what the fuck? Okay, spoken heart. It looks very cute. Okay. Charisma's the honey. We need to go all the way. Okay. What happens if I... Okay. And then a little bit of strength. A little bit of defense. I done it. Let's go. It's so cute. I want to drink it. This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washed away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Huh? He's gone? Okay. Alright. The brooding type I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Sorry, I had to burp. Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. Don't cry! We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I can never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think he'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if... It's wrong to leave, though. What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Oh, Momo has left me. Okay. A furry! Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, innkeep? Oh my god, look how pretty it is, though. Whoa. Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no quest for me. But I may have one for you, or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in... Aren't you a werewolf? Up in Tregarin. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart. The whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade. Now it's far south. Then what are you? In Erovin. Been wondering if the same one. Just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Twilight. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, that just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. So true. Which one are you, innkeep? I'm team werewolf for sure. Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you can pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time. At least twice a day. Well, what are you? Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. I feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, the hag had it coming. Oh my god. Never fall behind your grooming schedule. Before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. Okay. That works? On any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Care. Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Gotcha, Care. I see if you got a name or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. I want to have a name. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you got a drink for me? Of course, what would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. Don't you dare give me that watered down muck instead. Okay, a drink that is strong. Offense and defense. I feel like Southern Brawler is it. Okay, lots of strength. What if I just gave her pure strength though? That would be funny. A little bit of defense. I think I went too far. And a little bit of charm or whatever the fuck this one was. Southern Brawler. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Oh, what a cute blush. Not bad, just what I was craving, thanks. Oh, they're cute. Where will you head from here? Head back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folk complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned to an undead snail herself? Something like that, yeah. How are undead snails a problem? What are the undead snails gonna do? Don't they just eat leaves and make a little bit of slime? It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead? It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you've stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Do you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups, but sure, for more work I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you want to turn them into proper quests, right? No. Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I store all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the next step would be sorting the mentioned snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Care. Put it on my tab. That's not how that... Hi, Mercy. Hi, Richard. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, my wrists be cracking. Gross. Good night to you, too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. So these are all the same. Do we have to... Do they have to, like, be in order? I don't know. A werewolf on detours. A reticent Vukakin passed by the Wayfarers Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Tregarin from Arova. This is so hard for me to read. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Tregarin from this werewolf mayhem? Okay. Hi, sorry, there's a mosquito that won't leave me alone. It's okay. Take your time with torturing the mosquito. I approve. But hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, we're done for the night. Oh, so cute. Sheepy. Start day. Okay. Fable's back. Are you an alcoholic? I should have been drinking for this stream. I'm dumb. Maybe next time. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Triggering. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And? Maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they are also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And, 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 and I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then, I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf, or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? What if I try to shoot with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me? But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. If I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Like a slime, a frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. Bones? You sell bones? Only to slimes? Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms. They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. So true. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. What is the reason? Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky. Whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. Oh, no matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. That's how I feel in real life, to be honest. Not about the nail specifically, but even though I don't believe in, like, you know, someone somehow magically having worse luck, but I feel I'm always like, well, I feel like it would be just my luck that I would be very unlucky and this thing would happen to me. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had just been once. It seems like my life only follows a path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Oh, I love them. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby! All day long, when I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. The Mari Morgan incident. Yes, the Mari Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia, word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night, and the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So, they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Triggervin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure! Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people! Seasoned adventurers! One stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. Is that a prosthetic arm with a spatula on the end? Awesome. I just realized. I want to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mari Morgan. You know of the Mari Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Base. Just kidding. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke, and the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey, and I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Your first encounter with the Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane, Avalon, I wanted it to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest! Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. Adventurers don't come tied up in neat, mistakeless bows. Your mistakes are part of your story fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself for them. Aww. I like both of those answers. I like you the same nonetheless. You do? Yes. I don't care much for Fable, the flawless hero. I don't think their stories would be very interesting. Fable, the messy adventurer with a heart of gold and endearing personality, on the other hand. Great non-guy. Might be my favorite regular. Don't tell anyone else I said that. Oh, this is so cute. I won't. Thank you, and keep. And because I like you so much, I'm going to keep giving you free advice. I hope so. What do you have for me? You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. Understandable. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something to help me with my diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry lost liking after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. What the fuck? Don't put my life in your hands, brother. That's, it could change the entire outcome of this quest. But, of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. So wait for backseat mixing. God, okay. So, something with dexterity. So, the one we gave them before is dexterity. Spoken Heart, that one would be good for the charisma. I kind of don't think it will want to be friends. I think we should make another Swift Strike. And it's their favorite, so they will enjoy the taste. Okay. I somehow don't understand the mechanics of the pouring itself. Wait. Why did I think this one was that? Okay. Good thing Andu is here, because what the fuck? Some defense. Yahoo! This should do it. Oh, that tastes great. Very brisk. Do you feel a little braver? No, not yet. But I feel faster, more agile, swifter with my bow. Like my arrows could find any werewolf's heart. I'm sure the bravery will come later. I'm sure it will. Thank you. This drink gave me some hope and heart palpitations. I think that's your anxiety. Maybe. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking yesterday about how much your words helped me yesterday. Wait, whoops. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking quests, so... I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us? Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I thought you said you can't handle spice. I'll see you post-victory. Okay, bye-bye. It's Edgy McGee. He's back. You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? The Spoken Heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Okay. I guess he wants a Spoken Heart again. God damn it. Come on. Okay, even if it doesn't make the noise, it still works. Okay. Spoken Heart just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Alright. Wait, can I make more quests real quick? Wait, how do I make the quests? Rumors? Okay, I don't have enough for one. Didn't we just talk shit about vampires? Careful! You'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Not none of those empty babblers. I can confidently say I'm all but empty. That's what they all say. Seems like giving you some more dialogue options than most, but it doesn't convince me just yet. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Of course not. Probably forgot to give you enough intellect. Would surprise me if there's actually a brain inside that skull. I'm sure there is. Have you checked? No, but I can assure you, I'm different from your average background character. Sure. I must agree, you look much more delicious than they usually do. Ooh, okay. That's a little forward. Take me out to dinner first. Thank you. Though I should let you know, I'm not on the menu. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky. Animatronics get a little quirky at night. I see. The thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah, my cape. Your cape? That's not his cape. The green fell on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it is on you? Hey, pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you a drink in exchange for the story and your names? Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Duquette Dusang. It's long for Kyle. Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're, I'd also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. Okay. This is red. So surely it would be the Southern Brawler, right? It's not like super, super red, but you know. Okay. We done it. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious, very alive. Maybe as a chaser you could let me have a bite. No. Okay. And whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frost Grip. Nice to meet. Yeah, Skip. Just serve me something strong, something that feels durable, tough like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosty lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. Okay. Frosty Lagoon. Okay. A taste of Ur, just for you, valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. Okay, good. So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story? Fine. Guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me deep in the mountains of Dulvermer, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know? Hit a gold vein earlier, and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly, this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now? It's nearly sunrise. And? The sun kills you? Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. What is going on with Kyle, bro? I'm late, but I'm here to lurk. No worries, no worries. I'm just glad you're here now. Thank you so much for the lurk. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but then that ooze slurped me gold. I had to do something. So I took me shovel and dug and hit and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did you dig out your gold? Silly food, she dug out me. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold? Oh, yes. A big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Baruvia. And perhaps he can give me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get you to Baruvia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold. But what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put me capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? No. Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you? We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you, but for that we need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Baruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding! Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampiric Countess Evelyn, residing in Merrow Castle. That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? Ugh, of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Well, okay. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape! Ah, rats, here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast, her thief of thieves, robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be her heart? No. I had that taken out centuries ago. Well, my cape. I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Perhaps, innkeeper. That's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. What is wrong with him? So where could a brave adventurer find Merrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towards the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temptress of Men, flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I made up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have the cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Okay. Can I put the quest together? I don't know. She, blacksmith, lawful neutral, hot-headed dwarf. She's not a fan of the copy-paste NPC talk. Caught a lost vampire. Kyle, age unknown. He, him, vampire. Chaotic neutral. The fool. 36. Vukakin. What is Vukakin? If not, she looks like a werewolf, but what is, I don't know. Beast Slayer. Chaotic good. Hell yeah. Strong and fearless Beast Slayer. She despises small talk in any way or form. Same? When you say you hate small talk, people on the internet fucking hate you. They're like, oh, that's why you have no friend. You don't hate small talk and you're so bored. Blah blah blah. I'm like, well, I don't mean that in a negative way to anybody. I just really don't like small talk, and I know it's necessary, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Anyhow, mini rant over. Keeps her distance from werewolves. Wouldn't like to be mistaken for one. Okay. Okay, recipe. Another lagoon. There ye go. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. I made it even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I got a drink now that I'm consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails ye. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. By the dragons. Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh, Oh, right, innkeeper. Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? I'm afraid not. Oh, that reminds me. My aunt Mathilda used to harness the power of Chimera's saliva for sun protection. A chimera? A thing of beast made of several animals. Got 3 heads and all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know saliva could be so useful. Ah, if only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and an ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem. I can make another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? As soon as the fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that part. Splendid! Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, we'll wait for someone to do his work for him. Do you perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight? Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here? Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they give you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real person one day. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. I didn't know we're a hotel, too. You too, tasty creature. All right. There. Quest. Okay. 2 new quests. Oh, we're feeding him. Okay, day 2 complete. New friends and former enemies. Okay. My shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fake crystals and frozen pine cones. Together with Veil's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon. Okay. You two are back? Humph. Listen, I can fix this. Just let me pick up some chamomile tincture from my treehouse. Chamomile has proven to be great for healing wounds. Oh no, they shot her. You've done enough, little pal. I'll be good from here, thanks. Babel, Care, back so soon? And keep. Say, did you send this blighter after me? I told you they have nothing to do with any of this. It's my fault alone, so let me at least fix you up. You better keep your clumsy hands off me. Now, how about we calm our spirits a bit and you tell me what happened? A misunderstanding, I suppose. Yes. The elf thought I was an Uncle Dragon look-alike. The uncle that looks like a werewolf? Yes. No, it's a bit more complicated. Doesn't matter. What matters is the elf mistook me for a werewolf. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Maybe, but not on purpose, I promise. It's just me and my bad luck. See, it happened again. Nothing ever goes right. Don't say that, Fable. Tell me what happened. You can start from the beginning, alright? Right. So, you sent me out to look for the werewolf in Tregarin. I felt agile and ready, braver than I've ever felt before. The quest I gave you, Innkeep. I recall, Kier. I have my shortcuts and trails that allow me to travel rather swiftly through the Ashen Grove. And by early dusk, I reach the borders of Tregerin. The Ashen Grove thins out around there. You can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards, as well as see a farm or two. Truly idyllic, especially during sunset. There's one downside to that idyllic sunset, though. It gets dark. Of course it does, and every tall, looming person in the dark is automatically a werewolf, huh? No, but every tall, looming person hunting down a farmer's sheep is. No, I didn't do that. Yes, you did. And the quest stated that was exactly what the werewolf would be doing. In my defense, I'm broke. We've all been there. So, Kira's busy hunting sheep, and in the shadows of dusk, you thought she must be the werewolf. Exactly so. And then you need not one, but 3 arrows? And swift with the bow. I figured. And I was preparing to fight, not bargain. So, I shoot. Trigger happy. I can't get myself to aim right for the heart, so I aim for the shoulder. And suddenly the world starts cussing words I've never heard before, like a sailor. Or how I'd imagine a sailor would swear. I've never actually met one. You're telling me you've never heard of... I don't know what that... I was trying to figure out a swear that had that many letters, but I'm not smart enough. You tell me you never heard beep before? Hey, what's going on? Beep, why is it censored? Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. Ah. Anyways, I was rushing my prey through the bushes and suddenly felt a piercing pain in my shoulder. Not once, but twice, but 3 times. Of course I cussed and swore. That shit hurt. Never been so happy to have missed. So I turned around and get ready to lunge at the rascal who dared to aim at me. And an orange gleaming eye stared at me through the shadows right into my soul. I thought, that's it. It's over. I heard the bells of death ringing in my ears. I was done for. I hadn't even set foot out of the Ashen Grove. I stumbled backwards, tripping over a branch, and crashed into a tree. Nah, that weren't the passing bells, Elfie. Actual bells from the chapel in town. My name's Fable. Right. So, they crashed into a tree, and the rustling of leaves, cracking of branches, and high-pitched yelp. I didn't yelp. Yes, you did. It caught the attention of the actual culprit. He must have been on his way to tear apart yet another sheep. Or perhaps the farmer's heart this time, after our wrestling caught his attention. I heard the growling, such a deep guttural growl, it made my blood curdle. I swear I saw my life flash before my eyes. It sounded more like an empty stomach to me. A big empty stomach then. Either way, bad, very bad. A howl rang through the air when he emerged from the bushes. Tall and towering, glowing red eyes and fangs as big as my hand. Probably around 8 feet high. 6 feet max. 8. Seeing the tall creature sent shivers down my spine. You said that already. No, I didn't. Seeing the tall creature sent shivers down my spine. And I was frozen. I'm sure the Mari Morgan incident will repeat itself. I stand there and watch everything as it happened, unable to move. He looked around, sniffed the air, and his eyes locked with mine. But then I remembered what you told me. Werewolves love playing fetch. So I swiftly pushed away from the tree and picked a stick up from the ground. The werewolf knows my movement. But before it could lunge at me, I threw a stick into the bushes, as far away from me as possible. I wanted to buy myself some time to adjust my bow, but... Did she run after it? The stick somehow also influenced Carolyn, and both of them hurled toward the bushes. And that's not all. While I couldn't help but run after that stick, I noticed something odd on the werewolf. Flannel rags. So I forgot about the stick and grabbed him by the throat, slamming him against a tree. Flannel? Why does flannel make you... no, okay. He wiggled and twisted like a worm, growling and barking right in my face. I stared at behind the eyes as I heard the elf approach from behind. They knocked an arrow on the bow. Don't, Kaelin said, and I lowered my bow hesitantly while she studied the werewolf's face. She growled, like she always does. Garf. Uncle Dragon, she exclaimed, and I flinched. That's Uncle Dragon? Yeah, my darn uncle was in full werewolf transformation, in front of me, right there. Acting like the biggest, baldest rascal in the whole world. I was joking when I told you that story, Innkeep. I wouldn't have thought the werewolf was actually my uncle. But this is exactly why I don't do cases involving lycanthropy. So how'd you deal with him? Confronted him, of course. Knocked some sense into him, you know? We tied him to a tree so he wouldn't get any ideas before transforming back. I knew learning all those sailors' knots was good for something. It's good for a lot more than that. Oh, I mean... Is this supposed to be like a dirty joke? I don't know, I don't get it. Either way, the truth was only half as exciting as figuring it out was. Apparently, he contracted lycanthropy at the annual family gathering. And since he grew short-tempered, he and his husband got into a lot of fights. So he ran away. I can understand that all too well. And of course I can't kill Carolyn's uncle just because he's a werewolf. So, you let him go? The elf knows a swamp witch that might have worked out a cure. Dropped him off there. No more tearing apart sheep, for now. So, all in all, you'd say the quest was a success. With a few obstacles attached. And someone getting hurt. Listen, the arrows themselves ain't the problem. The coat, though. That was expensive. I'm sorry, really. Don't worry about it. After all, we got rid of the lichen. For now. Alfie even got you a keepsake. It's nothing really. It's not even that interesting. I just thought... You thought? I thought it would be a nice reminder of my first successful quest. I like trinkets. What is it? Come on. Quit being shy. Well, we played fetch with the stick afterwards, and, I thought I could bring it here. You brought the stick? After Carolyn brought it back to me. Had to finish playing fetch after all. Nice memory of sorts, you know? It is a nice memory. Thank you, Fable. I know just where to put it. Right, anyways. How about a drink to celebrate? On me. I told Carolyn you have a hand for mixing just the right thing for any situation. Absolutely. For the both of you? I'll pass. I'm gonna run home quickly to get the chamomile tincture. See you later. Later. So, Inky, surprise with something that fits my brawn. By mean which make me the usual. Strength never gets old. I like them. Okay. Strength. This one. Nice. Here, this should be to your liking. It is. Not bad, thanks. So, that little blighter, you raised them? Fable? Oh, no. No? That's surprising. You two seem very close, like family. They're irregular. I see. Huh. This still available? Yes. Great. I'm taking it. Nice. You still have arrows stuck in your shoulder. 'Tis but a scratch. Plus, Elfie is getting me one of their hippie salves. Should be fine after. Alternatively, you could take a rest. Get some sleep, let your wounds heal, rid yourself of the ammunition decorating your body. Alternatively, you can mind your own business. I know what I can handle. Honestly, yeah. Shut the fuck up and keep... If I don't move onto a proper quest without bumbling elves and useless relatives, I'll go insane sooner or later. You want that? No. At least not in my tavern. I worked really hard on that woodwork. Then do your job and let me take it. I mean, you already have. I'm just doing my job and, how do you call it, expressing appropriate concern? You did this woodwork yourself? Excellent transition care. Yes, I did. I did all of it myself. Why? Couldn't get anyone to help? I had a very specific vision. And too much free time. That too. Boredom does things to you. One day you're bored, next you're learning how to gloss wood. So true. Do you know any carpentry? I know of carpentry. And of boredom. That's exactly why I gotta take this quest. Need to counteract the boredom before it makes my biceps shrink. I don't think that's how that works. But boring is not what I call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire sunscreen. Couldn't get more reckless than that. It could by taking Elfie along. Fair point. Please don't. I won't. Don't need another accidental piercing. So the saliva's for a vampire? Vampire sunscreen. Can a vampire get their chimera goo themselves? It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quests, the quest economy would be in shambles. Suppose that'd be terrible for your business. Indeed. Have you ever encountered a chimera before? No, not a real one. Got me thinking, ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian? Depends. Are you religious? Guess not. Then no. Would it be if I was? Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time, and they were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine. Good thing you ain't a priest. You'd do a piss poor job. Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're worried about? I ain't worried. Okay, nervous? Ain't that either. Then what is it? Excitement, I suppose. Excitement? Don't laugh. I'm not laughing, I'm asking. Ah. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've always sort of wanted to. Why haven't you? Ain't exactly easy to find one, or to survive one. This seems like a great opportunity for you then. It is. What's it about guardians? It's less about the guardian, more about what created it. And maybe a little about the chimera. It's got a dragon head, right? Yes, modeled after its creator, I would guess. So, let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads? They're cool. Also, when I was little, my baba used to tell me bedtime stories about the dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them and all. My sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she passed? Left. One day she was just gone. Think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. Like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time. Maybe she's off stealing sheep. Too soon. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers. Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera? Wyvern? No, was the only kind she never encountered. Had quarrels with those feline ones, different varieties of scales, even a cow one, I think, but never find a wyvern one in all her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return. I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much. This is you talking too much? So, you like dragons? I do. They're fascinating creatures, very interesting, very magical. They are. Fascinating and magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings. Same! You can just ask them for their magic. Not sure about their wings. Huh. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic bullshit. Why not? I like my sword and my muscles. They're a good combo. And I don't need to rely on anyone. Not even dragons. A little help never hurt anybody. Last time someone tried to help, they shot me with 3 arrows. They weren't trying to help you, they were trying to kill you. But alas, does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Care? Didn't say that. I see. That doesn't count as help? It's prepayment for me taking on your quest. Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest. Nah, that sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple. Alright, what can I get you then? I reckon a little bit of boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy, so I'll need to be 2 hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy, or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea. Maybe you want the drink with infusion. I just got done unpacking my shipments today. A what? Infusion. I use them to spice up my drinks. They grant you special abilities. Like Phoenix chilies. A little bit of one would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in a fight. Sure. I'll try one. And on the topic of trickery, no. One is enough. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. That's your job. Figure it out. Intelligence. Okay. On the coaster shape. Oh. So, defense or intelligence? This is speed and intelligence, but less strength. This is less speed, but defense and strength. I feel like brute strength is her thing. So that's what I should do. Wait, chilies. The chilies are more strength, more defense, less intelligence. Am I supposed to pick the chili specifically? I don't know. I'm just gonna pick the chilies, okay? Okay. So, can I put multiple? Oh, it replaces it. Eat this. So this is heavy defense. So let's, yeah, do the heavy defense. Frosted Lagoon. Wait. Oh. So this won't work then. So wait, when? Oh my god. No, it will. I'm just, my eyeballs is not working goodly apparently. Whoopsie. Okay. Hopefully that's good. I return. How's the game been so far? Very good characters, like awesome character design. I love their personalities. I think it's really good so far. Sometimes I think there's so much dialogue just to say something simple, like they could probably say it in less words, but also it is like a story game. So, kind of what you need to expect. But I really like it overall. Figured it out. You're getting better. Thanks. I'm feeling tougher already, and dangerously close to catching fire myself. Think I could almost take on a dragon like this. Nice. Yeah, very nice. Let's stay grounded. How urgent is the sunscreen? Pretty urgent. The sun tends not to take a break, even for vampires. Maybe he should sunbathe less then. That might solve his problems. Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun? Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove. Good luck. Won't be needing it. What I do need is that chamomile salad. Gonna go look for that blighter. Go easy on them. Thank you. I'll be waiting to hear of your exploits upon your return. Alright, bye-bye. Did that bird just shit? Did the crow just shit? Has he been just shitting this whole time? I'm busy watching to see if this crow will shit. Am I crazy? He did, right? Okay, whatever. Moving on. Good evening to you too. Quest taken. Okay, nice. I'm still watching the bird. Okay, this quest. It wasn't here yesterday. That is correct. It seems dangerous. It is. And mysterious. Sure. Like me. You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name. Zephyr. Did the wind carry you in? No. My legs. I want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally, physically, emotionally. Emotionally? I want to take on that quest. Go to a castle to get the cape. I mean... Yes. Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to. So you know of the castle? Why does his cape go up as if it's like a tail? So you know of the castle? Yes? It seems strange. It is. A vampire lives there. I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange, fiendish woman residing there. What a coincidence, me too. Has she ever frequented your tavern? No, not recently. But she has? Once. Had a vampire mixer. Interesting. So she was only here at night? Yes. Would you say she was unnaturally pale? No, she had a lot of makeup on. But below that mask. Sure, yes. Would guess she looks pretty dead below that. What kind of drink did she order? Blood. You sell blood? Of course. Whose blood? Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle? Wait, we do sell blood? Really? All of them? Yes. She has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. Anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or another. There's a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive. Or for a goth. Goth or vampire. She seems to be a thief. It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that? Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret. Whoa, that smile. Or you're not worth the coins you pocket. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude. I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences. The consequences being you? Exactly. Definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I am one with the shadows and the wind. Gone before they even notice I'm there. So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bills. What about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something pretty at my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration. Like a chair? Seeing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I'd prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern. True! I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed. He's kind of fun. Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and then the cape back to me. along with a neat little addition to my interior design. Sounds like I'll need a few stamps. Would you like some? No. Too traceable. How about a drink then? I could do with one of those. I heard your drinks inspire transformation of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for? How about a joke? A joke? I don't do jokes. Then I don't do drinks, I'm afraid. Why are you crying? How do explorers hide their treasure? How? By dragging them to a safe location. Alright, I feel bad for you. You may have one of my renowned drinks. Some of my renowned infusions. Infusions? Intriguing. What foul magic do you have to offer? For your purposes, I think you benefit from either some fey crystals or a frozen pine cone. Frozen pine cones absorb some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fey crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible, eventually. And for a bit. The duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some Phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation. Interesting. So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore? I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature, so I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. Though it does sound appealing, wow! Strength I can do, and some frost armor should help with the fangs. Or perhaps the smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely. To out-stealth her and seal the cape from right under her pale nose, so that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity, and some invisibility could help us staying unseen, should my speed and agility not be enough. Help me with the decision, and keep. Your wisdom is no joke, is it? I think the invisibility and the dexterity. Okay. Dexterity. And then these are the ones that make you invisible, right? Hold on, do I have ingredients? Invisibility, yes. I see. Okay, yeah. Okay. I want to eat one of those. The crystals. Here you go. A drink that all vampires fear. Garlic breath? Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't ask for permission before you steal something and keep. Then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the garlic breath? Huh? Oh, I like him too. At first I thought he was like, oh, it's edgy. But he's... I like him too. Good one. Ugh. I'm down bad, I guess. Mo, how am I supposed to see this emo twink when you're standing in the way? Momo. This is her version of bonking me. Come on. Hi. Come on. Come forth. Come on. I could just like pull her onto my lap, but I like seeing, like having her do it herself, like just step down. But if I do that, it'd take her like a solid 5 minutes to do so. Come on. Come on. Oh, halfway there. Come on. What the heck? Her back end's on the desk and her front paws are on my lap, kneading. That's some talent. Okay, she's on now. Thank you, Momo. I'm glad you thought that was funny, Doom. It tastes like not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire. You don't find garlic scary? Ow, Mo, that's my skin. Don't turn it into bread. No, only the absence of it. So true, Zephyr. It makes two of us. Hopefully this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my steps are as swift and quiet as the wind. And if she can't see me, goodbye, Innkeep. I, would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie with the Realm Keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Vengeance makes for an early grave. Or for a good story. I like him! Farewell. Ha, goodbye. I need to look at his character information. He's a Air Echo. I don't know what that is. 25. Chaotic good. Oh, my favorite. Zephyr is a difficult character. They're still caught in their own fantasy of an edgy rogue that they seem to be stuck talking or brooding like one too. He likes all things dangerous and mysterious, or at least he pretends he does. Oh, okay. Who's next? Or is it the end of the day? It's the end of the day. Okay. Stop trying to turn my thighs into bread. It hurts them all. Okay, next day. Also, it's probably gonna be a shorter stream just because I find that reading out loud, like reading something off of it's not like a script, but like reading something instead of speaking normally makes my throat hurt for some reason. I don't know why or how, but every time when I'm like reading versus just speaking, my throat hurts so much more, so much faster. And I can only, like, the water does not make it, like, does not cure the soreness. So I kind of need to, like, preserve, I don't know. It takes a lot. Yeah, I don't know why, but it does. Hey, Innkeep. Burb. Hey, Chrissy, long time no see. So true. So true. I've been pretty busy this hatching season. A lot to do? Yeah. The birds seem to be in a slight uproar, like something is amiss. I just can't figure out what. Animals often have a sixth sense, you know. They do indeed. Anyways, hand over a drink, will you? Of course. What'll it be this time? Something for the wits again? You know me well. Too well, I guess. That's the curse of being regular. Eventually, I'll have you all figured out. I hate to disappoint you, but you're wrong today. Am I now? Yes, I'm quite confident in the capabilities of my mind and wits. Of course. So, what I'll need instead is something to protect me from weather or foe, so I'm steeled for any situation. That makes sense. I'll see what I can do. Protected from weather and steeled. Hottest of summer days. I would assume it's this one. Yeah, defense. No infusion. Alright. Alright. Order up. Liquid steel, just a bit more digestible. This is exactly what I need for my trip. Where are you headed anyways? Oh, to the island of Boreas. Boreas? I want to reconnect with some friends at the annual Borean Art Convention. Isn't Boreas difficult to reach? Not exactly a place known for its population. You do look like an art kid. The convention is especially for creatures like sylvan spirits, trolls, and the like. They'll also be electing the scariest monster for the next issue of Screech Magazine. That sounds exciting. I don't think it'll win, though. It'll be a sight to behold for sure. But do you know what I'm most excited about? Nymphs? No. They're pretty, don't get me wrong, but definitely not the reason why I'm going to Boreas. That'd be Fable's reason. I know, I just thought you were base like Fable, sorry. You're so right. If you do happen to meet a nymph, greet them for me. Sure. Now that we know what I'd be excited for, how about you? The geysers and hot springs, especially around this time of year, when the mornings are still a bit chilly, and the sun tickles the sky on the horizon. True, oh my god, it is so beautiful. That sounds lovely. I'm sure those things will be nice muses too. Bet. I'm bringing an extra set of paints this time so I don't run out again. I mean, Fable taught me how to make some from flowers and berries, but Borean flora is unsuitable for things like that. It seems like you're well prepared either way. Absolutely. How are the birds doing apart from being in distress? Well, the cinnamon green cheeked conures are growing up to be such a lovely bunch. I can't wait to release them back into the wild once they're strong enough. With your care, they'll be ready in a heartbeat. I'm guessing you're taking Ruby and Merlin along to the convention? Of course. As for the others, I obviously can't take them with me. You need a pet sitter? But I asked Fable to look after everyone. In exchange, I'll teach them how to grow zucchini. Not gonna lie, as much as I love Fable, I would not trust them with my animals. I'm sorry. I feel like they'll end up dead under Fable's care. Speaking of which, I want to leave my keys under their doormat. Sorry for the short stay, but I gotta hurry or else I'll miss my boat. It's quite the walk to their treehouse. And you don't want to have to compensate me for that, do you? I wouldn't mind, but I also don't want you to be late to your convention. Well then, so long and keep. See you soon. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Fable! Good evening. Good evening, Fable. Did you have a good day? I did. Well, sort of. It was a little depressing. How so? Can I have a drink first? Sure. What are you looking for? Something zesty, perhaps? No, not today. Something that'll let you wind down a little. Feel a little less like a bunch of mushy moss. Though I still have to make the rounds around the grove later. Something that'll keep me awake and agile would be nice. Do you think you know me well enough to guess what I might need? I'm already on it. Probably. You need the Swift? Yeah, you need the Swift. No infusion? Okay. What happens if I get their drink wrong? Anything? I don't know if there's different endings to this game, or like what happens based off of what you pick, or if anything happens. Like, I have no clue. Part of me is worried if I screw up a drink, I'll somehow end the world or something. Not too sure. Not too sure. Here. Thank you. This is delicious. You always know what I need. I think I feel ready to tell you the story now. Please go ahead. Do you remember Mr. Dragon? Care's deadbeat werewolf uncle? Unfortunately. I think he's still on her mind. She's been very down since we came back, and I'm worried about how quiet she's being too. I wanted to cheer her up. That's very kind of you. How'd you do that? I only tried to. It didn't go very well. I should probably just pretend it didn't happen. Fable, tell me about it. Please. Okay. So we have this small werewolf community in the Ashen Grove. A couple of lycanthrope-affected elves settled there about 200 years ago, and they've welcomed people like them ever since. They offer support for anyone trying to get their curse under control, and a home with a beautiful view to boot. I thought if I took Carolyn there, I could show her that there's still hope for her uncle, even if he doesn't find a cure. She thought it was ridiculous and a little silly, at least until I started trying to involve the werewolves. Oh boy. I started telling about Mr. Dragon so they could help cheer her up. I thought if I told them he's chasing a cure, they'd be interested in meeting him. Maybe even offer to help. But instead, everyone just ended up really sad. And then we were all quiet. I'm sorry, Fable. It was a sweet idea. Maybe just a little too soon. Or too late. I wish I could have done more that day. Maybe made them talk it out or hug it out or yell it out. The day is over. It happened and went how it went. All you can change is the present. I guess that's true. I took her on a walk after, to my favorite spots in the grove. She told me a bit about her Baba. She sounds much nicer than Mr. Dragon. Indeed. I hope that Wyvern Chimera is everything she hopes it to be. Perhaps it will be, or maybe it will be even more. I hope so. I ship them, to be honest. Well, may the stars of Cassiopeia and Leviathan guide her way. Maybe they lead her down the right path. And back to my tavern. Do you think she'll let me read her star sign soon? Yo, that... Okay, listen. If... she like... They like her. No ifs, ands, or buts. Star signs? Maybe if you ask her nicely. Maybe, but I wouldn't want to bother her. You should ask her. Alright, if you say so. I'll ask her when she comes back so I can draw her a chart. Mama, where are you going? And if she says no, I'll just keep trying until I figure her out. That's the spirit. That... Ayo. That's the spirit. That game read my mind. I hope she'll come back. Of course she will. They always do. I'd like to think so. Me too. You should take a break from worrying. Maybe stay a while before heading back. That sounds like a good idea. I'll just idle here a bit, if that's okay. Always. Oh no, Kyle. Greetings, Innkeep. Greetings, Kyle. Greetings, green creature. Greetings, Mr. Vampire. Oh, how polite. Are you enjoying your drink? I am, thank you. Then I shall leave you to its inspiring aftertaste. Innkeep, say, did you move your inn by any chance? It took me hours to find it. I did not. Are you sure? I believe new alleyways may have formed themselves around your establishment, with winding paths and dark corners. Anything could be hiding within them. Like a vampire? No, silly snack, I don't need to hide. Except during games of hide and seek, I am very good at those. Maybe the inn wanted to play around with you. Mayhaps, but it underestimated my skill. As a 3-time hide and seek world champion, I would never lose a match to such a youngling of an inn. Is he okay? It's not that young. The wood isn't even rotting yet, dear Innkeep. It may have many eons ahead of it. I like the sound of that. As a celebration of a match well won, may I offer you a drink? Yes, I think that would be well deserved. Has that delicious blood of yours made it onto the menu yet? Not yet. Shame. Then I shall have that faux blood again, please. It does make my bones feel more sturdy. Coming right up. None of them bitches want an infusion. Coming right up. Some faux blood for your bones. Enjoy. Ah, this is perfect, Innkeep. The only thing that can make me happier would be a drink lovingly titled the Innkeeper's Vein. Keep dreaming, Count Dracula. Speaking of dreams, how's the retrieval of my cape coming along? His theme is awesome. Swimmingly. Well, actually, I think there's very little water involved. I wouldn't be so sure. My dear Evelyn has a beautiful pond filled with long-toothed spine guppies in her courtyard. Spine guppies! It's her pride and joy. I would hope no one is swimming in that. But I have sent someone on your quest. I'm sure he'll return soon, and you and your cape will be reunited. Marvelous! Speaking of inseparable teams, where's Rila? Oh, she's taking the day off. She demanded vacation time, so I said she could choose any day, and she chose today. I was going to also take a day off and spend her vacation with her. But when I wanted to follow her to the market, my sleeve caught on fire, and my hand, and my hair. So I was forced to stay back due to my allergies. The weeping amaryllis pollen is very bad this time of year. And the sun. The sun is also bad for vampires. It is? What is wrong with him? This game has a nice style. I know, it's beautiful. That's my favorite thing about it, is how pretty it is. The effects, the design, how they draw the characters, the colors, the lighting. I love it. Right, I need sunscreen. It's in the works. Did you get to see the market later? I did. It was beautiful, colorful, and full of music that would make anyone's heart dance. But I couldn't find me anywhere, so I felt a little lonely. Luckily, I managed to make a new friend in no time. Very tall and brooding, just how I liked them. I inquired if I could try on his dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone. But he said if I tried to take it from him, he would turn me to ash. What a jokester. Dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone. Yes, a true connoisseur of fashion. He's just visiting, he said. He had some great crepe recommendations. Plum crepes with ash sprinkles? Yes, they taste deliciously dead. I see. I hope you enjoyed your evening together. We did, though. I feel like he asked something of me. I promised I would remember. Perhaps you wanted my cape? Many people want my cape. Perhaps. But I would never agree to that. It is my cape after all. Maybe he wanted my pasca recipe? Is it good? Very much so. Then I'd like it as well. Oh, yes, you. Me. He asked me about you. Me? Yes. Said he's an old friend of yours. He was very curious about how your inn is doing. I sang your praises, of course, so he asked me to deliver you greetings. And congratulations on the well-run establishment. How did he phrase it? Deliver my congratulations on the foul peace your precious innkeep has found in their house of denial. Very poetic, if you ask me. Very. If only I could remember his name. Does my description of him ring any bells for you? No, I'm afraid not. Too bad. You must be an old childhood friend. Maybe you went to school together? I heard many friendships are formed in such halls. Maybe. But usually nobody remembers each other and no one gives a shit after a certain point. Do you want me to tell more about your time at the market? Most certainly. I found the loveliest trinkets. Like a little stuffed bear with a tiny raincoat and a crescent elder moon necklace. I found a gorgeous sun charm as well. I bought it for Ria as a welcome back from vacation gift. That's very sweet. Your friend bought a delightful raven figurine with eyes of starlight. Please don't call him that. We should never deny our friends, even if we don't remember them. I don't remember any of my friends. Alas, I still love them, even if their memory lives on only in my heart. Which he doesn't have. Anyhow, he said it was a gift to himself to celebrate the dawning of the month of the astral moon. Oh, I love Cassiopeia so dearly. She's the most beautiful month, is she not? A haven of starlight reflected in the primordial sea below. Only once a year is she this close to us, and only then for a short period of time. To me, she is the harbinger of yearning and of change. I wonder how we'll change this month. I hope to be more capeful in sunscreen by the end of it. Maybe even a little less alone. What about you? I like the way I am, but I wouldn't say no to stocking up on more ingredients. Ah, the refusal to change is dangerous, innkeeper. Change always comes to those who deny it the most. By the end of the astral moon, we shall no longer be who we once were. That sounds like a threat. By no means. Maybe it promises mourning, but maybe celebration also, could it not? For example, my dear Rhea hated vampires when she met me, and now she likes me. I don't know about that, buddy. True change can occur before the stars change, it seems. You are hard to dislike. Oh, how sweet of you. As sweet as my blood. I have a lot of it. I would hope you do. And it runs warm when people are kind to me. In all my millennia, kindness has always made me the happiest. There's nothing greater than friendship, don't you agree? And nothing more fragile. True. That makes it all the more precious. That reminds me. I forgot a crucial part of the message. Our dear friend Stranger told me he would like to see you again. He said... What was it? Don't think too hard about it. Ah, of course, the letter. The letter? The polite young man gave me a letter to deliver to you. What a sweet gesture. I shall pass it on to you forthwith. Thank you. Are you not going to open it? No, I don't think now's the right time for a letter. Not enough moonlight. Bro, you have candles. Wouldn't it be kind of romantic, longingly dwelling the memories of a friend? Yo, he gets it. It goes so well with the fireworks. What fireworks? I have no clue. He said he hopes you'll enjoy them. Fireworks, doesn't that sound lovely? I hope they aren't a part of a private event. That sounds like he sent a bomb. I think that would be difficult to do with fireworks. I don't mean to interrupt, but is it, little fawn? Look outside. I think the fireworks have started. Okay, well those are pretty. Oh, how beautiful! They're falling from the sky. Hello, little fireworks. Those aren't fireworks. They're stars. Okay. See the stars. Is that supposed to happen? Just an achievement. Okay. Where are they going? We're into Act 2 now. Oh my god. This is like, we hit we're 1 minute away from the 2-hour mark. But 2 hours feels so short. But I don't want to start a whole new act and have to... I can quit in the middle of it. It's fine. Who cares if we start another act? Let's just go. For a little bit more. I'm curious about those stars. I'm glad the inn wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly the whole day to finish all those little repairs. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not much, but I should prize them with a new drink on the menu. Sunny breeze? Ooh. That way whoever comes in can at least get a small taste of normalcy. I think it sounds like a good plan. Can I read the letter now? I would like to read... I would like to read the... I would like to... Okay. Innkeeper. Turtle. Jade. I feel like that is the most obvious name this character could have. Didn't think you'd show up again after last time. No hard feelings. Remind me again. Who started the whole brawl? Brawl? No clue actually. Must have slipped my mind. Ooh, spiky teeth. Would a drink help you remember? If I want to chat about it, maybe. But you know how much the remnants of the past bore me. Let's focus on the present. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times, after all. Although, I brought you something I knew you'd find useful, just in case you did remember who started the brawl. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. It's some thunder sage. Found it on one of my jobs, but didn't have any use for it. Just don't try to boil tea out of its leaves. Tastes dreadful. Numbs your tongue. You seem to be speaking from experience. Why was that loud noise? Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems like nothing can escape the grip of time. Wasn't even sure if it was still open. Is it that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. And what would you say? I'd say you've gotten old. Whoa, does she not like... What did I do to her? Ouch. Aw, don't take it too personally. You still got some of your old... Smart? Ish. That's at least something. Not the brightest flame, but funky enough. Thank you. Now, I'd actually like to try one of your fiery drinks. What can I serve you? Something that'll quicken my reflexes. Gotcha. Something that'll quicken your reflexes. Mend your tensions. Enhance charm, focus, and reflexes. So, we want this. We want Swift Strike. No infusion? No infusion. Alright. Swift strike. No actual sparks, but perhaps something sparkling. Now that's what you call a drink. It does suit her, to be fair. Maybe you haven't gotten on in years so much after all. Well, some things never wither. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keep you up to date. Check out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig. Your most recent gig? I finished up a job in the Saye Plains. A sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. I, myself, am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business, but sometimes they gotta eat. But you know what it is, something's gotta pay the bills after all. So I took the gig. It was a cushy job, though I still managed to get sand between my teeth. Luckily, it was only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretend to be part of the local fauna and snap, gone you are. Anyway, I also heard about some unrest in Zoford from one of the local merchants and decided to go take a look. Zoford, to Seaport? I really want to open this fucking letter. Yeah. Always considered it a rather calm area. It was. It still is. Sometimes, at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to the local thieves' guild. So, I went there to deal with some bandits. Look at their most wanted list and cash out. There's no real challenge, though, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hushed whispers at the marketplace, that is. Something about some archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever. Perhaps a job for you? I'm not a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's going to pay me, you know? Of course. I was way more interested in hearing more about the undead on the other side of the country than my colleagues were mumbling about. So, I came here. And naturally, I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news, especially considering the state of your tavern. What? It's fucking beautiful. How can you say the state of my tavern? There's maybe some scratches here, but fucking look, it's beautiful. It is beautiful in here. This is the most beautiful tavern anyone has ever seen. You're crazy. It's not that bad. Sure, whatever you say. So, do you know anything about those undead? Not really. I've been a bit occupied with cleaning up this mess. The town was just a tad affected by some recent incidents. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Who are you? Shooting stars? It's much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I'll have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. Okay. Defenses, eh? Come on. Come on. Here you go. Tinnitus in my ear. Even more beautiful than bird song. The turtle is so cute. Please enjoy. Like dragon scales. Sturdy, strong. Are you dragon? Your face kind of looks like it has scales. Flawless. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poor citizens of Zinth. And my day off. I can only imagine what scars it must have left on the rest of the country. I mean, if some star rating managed to affect not only the tavern, but also the whole city, it must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. Oh, so now you're being nice? I'm so confused by you. If the money's right, of course. Oh, okay. No, thank you. I'm closing up early today and tomorrow to take care of things. Alright, Chief. The offer stands. What? The music cutting out. You don't really believe it's just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmament of Cassiopeia. That's true. Sometimes they crash on Gaia. Rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia, help me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're unaware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name is Elithia Anwar. I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change, and lady of the gilded sea. I fight for those that cannot fight for themselves, bring justice to those who would bring doom. And I am very aware when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Elithia. Now, trust me when I tell you, this is more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happened. What? I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually, I reside in the Aperture. It's a temple in the far northeast, dedicated to Cassiopeia. I love how there's been like some deadly stars falling from the sky right after we got a letter about, or was it in the letter? We got a message about someone saying, enjoy the fireworks. That seems like a threat. I would read the letter ASAP. Usually, I reside in the Aperture. It's a temple in the far northeast, dedicated to Cassiopeia. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her, to take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenth. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. Also, hold on, let me open the stats really quick. Twitch stats. Wait. That's the wrong. Not Twitch stats, just normal stats. We have no drop frames today, and the bitrate has been stable. So I'm not sure what happened. To fix it, I was told that the router was plugged and unplugged, which is something I had already done. So I don't know. Maybe just Telus has got their shit together. Who knows? I don't know. I'm very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just say astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice, but what would you know? I don't really like them very much. They're kind of rude, but like not in a cool way. It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's the theological term for it. Anyways, I know something was off the moment it happened, perhaps even a tad beforehand. Like the feeling of impending doom when all the hairs on your neck stand up and you know there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why I came here right after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It's a matter close to my heart, figuring out what happened. After inquiring with those infected, many referred to you and your tavern. If anyone had any intel, it'd be you, they said. They did? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do. I was hoping to find some clues at least to help me start with my investigation. Well, they could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I could certainly try. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best, aid those in need, and perhaps find out more about this disaster. Why? What? Why are you so nonchalant about all of this? Things like this happen all the time, and people like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can continue living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you'll be happy there are people like me. Oh God, they're so full of themselves and like, oh, I'm so much better than you. I know so much more than you do. You're fucking stupid. I don't like them. Before I forget, innkeeper. Yes, Alethea? I'll help you fix up your tavern, free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Well, if you don't need my help, I know many around that do. So, I'll be going. Maybe we'll know more about all this when I return. Okay, goodbye. $25. Seraph, I don't know what that means. Fact to make sure everyone knows, yep. Check, 32. I thought I read this as Bunny Hunter. I don't know what any of these creatures types are. Chaotic good. She didn't give chaotic good vibes, but alright. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in times of crisis? Not sure if I'd call this a crisis. Sure, if it's like she said and literal stars fell from the literal sky, then yeah, that's odd. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she wanted to. Are you religious? No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. I'm confused about this. A lot of cool characters? Yes, a lot of cool characters. My favorites are thus far are definitely Zephyr and Care. And I also love Fable, but Care and Zephyr are my favorites thus far. Is there gonna be more pages? I want there to be a bajillion more characters. Which means I'm more than confident saying that if they want to be worshipped, they should work for it. I'm confused of how religion works. They keep saying Cassiopeia, which I thought means God, but she says Cassiopeia would have done something, but she's not religious. But if Cassiopeia is real, why would you not be religious? I don't know. We all work for something. I work to get paid, you work to get paid, and they just get paid without working. I agree. That does sound a little unfair. Plenty. Which is why it's even more important that we take care of things here on Gaia. Who are you? Why is his legs jiggling like this? Is it like that looks like a... This looks like a rat merged with a worm on a string. Yo, he got a bowl cut. What the... Ew. Hey, yo. Greetings, adventurer. Who? Me? You're the only one who entered my tavern, no? Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? It's just their standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover any more, I suppose. I have a wide variety of greetings. That makes you feel better. Hit me, Inky. Give me something from your repertoire of greetings. Ayo, bro. Cringe fit. You said ayo. Didn't you greet me like that? It's different when I do it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Their whole demeanor revolves around cringe. Yeah, Wait, what? Who even are you? Jade, you? Iniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I prefer if no one stole anything. Dregs, got it. Can I have a drink then if I can't have your name? Of course, what do you want? What do you have? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something that'll make me more swift and agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery? That wasn't... Never mind. Okay. A slippery worm. Okay. Alrighty. Slippery worm it is. Bartending seems like it would be fun. Other than the social interaction part where drunk people are venting to you the whole time. But like the drink mixing part, mixology seems fun, is I guess what I meant to say. Well, oh, Momo, she's escaping. Whoa, goodbye, Momo. No worms, but perhaps it'll still suit your tastes. Oh wow, this is great. Amazing even. Where did you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that, I'm just joking. You aren't from here, are you? Who, me? Who else? Corey. Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo! It's short for corruption. Ah. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere all at once. Isn't that the everything everywhere all at once? Is that in the movie? Or is there something called Coffee Talk you might be interested in? Oh yeah, I've seen advertisement for Coffee Talk. Similar game reminds me of this, which I haven't played but I've seen before, Valhalla. I want to play that on stream as well. Soon. as well. The coffee talk is if there's hot monster people, then I'm down. Oh wait, they both have the same drink. That's funny. But most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian, native born or by ancestry? Native, duh. Huh, that's interesting. I find it pretty lame, TBH. Why don't you say TBH out loud? Yeah, that too, yeah. Not gonna lie, it was really weird. For some reason, I thought I used a gift card to buy Valhalla, and then I went to go install it, and apparently I had never bought it. I was like, huh, I swear to God I did, but I guess I didn't, so I don't know why I had that in my mind. There's something going on over there. Everyone's the same. And you think it's different here on Gaia? Why is the tips of his hair keep changing color? Yeah, I mean, not really, but I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. Whoa! Theft, identity fraud, beep. All's goody-goody with me because I can be someone else tomorrow. In Avalon, they all see through that game very quickly. I see. Changeling then? Yes, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. He's creepy. Fret not. What happens in the tavern stays in the tavern. Then we're cool. Cool. So, what brings you here, Iniko? This and that, you know. Zent seemed like a cool town with a cool name. Got distracted by a giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come by and say hi. Giant hog? That would be mine? Cool! I don't do mounts. I'm faster on foot. You ride a big pig? That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpocket. And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once a Zent? I mean, I love chaos, so... Is it that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern and keep? The city looks like a broken mirror. You bet it does. Looks like a star hit the center of Zent and... Boom! Yup. Oh. But there's nothing we can do about it. Exactly. Someone will fix it. And that someone's not me. Huh, me neither. What if no one fixes it? So what? Then it stays broken. The Aether Tree won't tumble just because some stars fell from the sky. I'm sure some egomaniac is already on their way to fix it. Needn't get my hands dirty. Ditto. Isn't that a bit bleak? Why even bother? There's always someone who fixes everything. And if not, then it ain't bothering anyone enough. Which means it isn't a problem. These two seem like they get along. Exactly. I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, huh? Ugh, no way. Their self-righteousness and self-sacrificial hero complexes ain't my vibe. Same. I wouldn't say all adventurers are like that. Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of the group I met last week in Aerova. They were nice, but too nice, you know? I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling stars? Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen. Didn't care. But I was nice to them too, you know. Charmed some rashes out of them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe. Full on robes and magic type of guy. Kept on going about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. Leviathan? Huh? Why him? Dunno. Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia. I'm confused by the lore, bro. Ah, right, sorry. Mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Fraud! Checks out. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Changeling. No, wait. They, them. Okay, sorry. I've been misgendering you, Iniko. Monk. If you're a monk, you don't act like one. At least from my very little amount of knowledge of monks. Chaotic neutral. I don't. He does not seem. They do not seem chaotic neutral. I don't. Okay. Nico is now vibing on Gaia. A monk? Yeah, a monk. So, Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about the start of something terrible. Tattered wings tainted the gilded sea in dark shades of mystery, leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. Now they serve themselves. It seems that's neutral. They serve themselves. But, like, he's like, fraud, corruption, chaos. That makes me think that they would be a little evil. That's exactly what he said. How'd you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Did you also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of the Dalwell Hills? No, but I heard about that when I was in Zoford. Though the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Quirky. They get a little bit quirky at night. Sorry, I've made that joke twice now. Wait, so it actually happened? Yep. He also read that from his tea leaves. Whoa, seems like the guy was a real psychic. I guess. Divination magic can be a powerful tool. Are you back already, Momo? The tea leaf said, the wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell. Dalwell? So it could really be true. What? It sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. The tainted, gilded sea, shimmering void, metaphors for a starless sky. If the wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. But it fits with what I heard in Zoford. It happened just a few days ago. Oh, that's how you're connecting it all. How else? No idea. I thought he was just babbling. Ah, with everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been on something. Odd that the adventurers didn't try to stop it from happening. Mo, what are you doing? She's climbing. I have a chair that's just covered in blankets, like to the point it's impossible to sit on. She's digging in it, trying to get into the middle of the pile of blankets. Like climbing a mountain and trying to dig through the middle so she can lay in it. Why don't you just lay in the chair that has one blanket on it? Yeah, and it's your favorite one. Look. Look. Look, it's your favorite one. Come on. Look. Plenty of space right there. Why do you want to try to dig through the blanket pile? Come on. Come on. Yeah. There you go. You gotta go a little faster. The chairs spin. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, there you go. You're so funny, Momo. Okay, lay down and chill. I'm busy. Okay. Maybe they were lacking in ego. Maybe. Maybe they thought someone else would come along to fix everything. Okay, enough. I understand what you're getting at. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all this and were just bragging about it, thinking I'd stop them. Lol. Not gonna lie, I say lol out loud as I say lol. And sometimes Lamal. It's awful. Enough with your maybes. They're pointless and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long and keep merry hunting, Jade. Bye-bye. Now it's just you and me, Innkeeper. Oh, joy. Indeed, Iniko. Have you ever thought about what would happen if no one ever fixed anything? Nah, pal. Just don't think about it. Life's easier that way. Why do you worry so much? You have your tavern. You can just mind your own business. This is my job. I listen to stories and gather rumors to make quests. I get it. That sounds like a blurb on the back of some page turner. I wouldn't want my life to be a page turner. Well, then it's good we aren't all the same. Though I could technically be anyone. Even you. Don't. Drakes. I'm kidding. Didn't mean to spit in your soup. You didn't. Cool. I'm off. See if I can get some coins off the streets. Good luck. Okay, goodbye. They're a weirdo. So if they do crimes that doesn't really kill people and they're only doing it for themselves, then it's more neutral. If they do it just to hurt others, it's evil. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I guess that makes sense. New quest. Twinkle, twinkle, deadly stars. I still want to read that fucking letter. Okay. I think I'm going to end it here. and continue again another time. Or I could keep going, but I think I should end it here so that I don't have a sore throat for the next 3 days. I can save in the middle of an act, right? If not, that would be weird. Save! Okay. Alright, alright. This was my first time playing Tavern Talk. Thank you again so much, future friends. I believe is the dev studio. Credits. Will it be dev team, dev team, dev team, or is it gonna be just? Okay, I think the emails they were by future friends. So, thank you so much to them for sending me the review code. I'm not gonna obviously do a final review until like I finish the game, which I plan on doing. It's actually apparently quite long. They said that it should take around 17 to 20 hours to complete, so we're gonna be doing a lot more of this. Be prepared. Thanks for the stream. Hope you have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for coming and giving me company. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Thank you. Thank you for anyone who came, anyone who's lurking. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. And until next time, which will be tomorrow, unless something terrible happens. いってきます。